students, you can remember that in my last classes, I discussed with you present tense and past tense and their forms with examples and explanations, formats, etc. But tonight, I think that you should know the interrogative forms of present tense, present indefinite tense, because English language has a clear tense system, and when we frame a question with present indefinite tense, we shall have to follow some guidelines. Clear? As for example, I am giving you first some examples and very crucial and critical construction method. I am dealing with present indefinite tense and interrogative sentence. Clear? For example, I am starting with pronoun when the subject is pronoun. Do you not water the plants regularly? Do you not? You see that you is the pronoun, do is the auxiliary verb, and the negative takes its place after the subject. Clear? And then the principal verb or the finite verb takes its place after the negative form. Clear? However, I can assure you that if you follow this video, you will be able to speak, to write English smoothly, elegantly, and very beautifully. Actually, I am telling you the most basic or fundamental rules of grammar with regard to tense. Now, do you not water the plants regularly? You is pronoun, do is auxiliary verb, not is the negative form, and water is the principal verb or finite verb, and the plants is the object. Okay? Let us come to my second example. Does he not study chemistry? Does he not study chemistry? Here you see that he is also pronoun, but third person singular number. When the subject is third person singular number, the auxiliary verb that precedes the subject must take S or ES. You see, does. Clear? Followed by subject, he, followed by the negative form not, followed by the principal verb or the finite verb study, followed by the object chemistry. Just follow the constructions and you will face no problem, no trouble, no difficulty when you speak English, when you write English. Clear? Third example, do they not go to the temple? Do they not go to the temple. You see that they is also third person, but it is plural number. Naturally, the auxiliary verb will not take S or yes. Do precedes the subject they. They is followed by the negative form not, and principal verb go follows the negative form. To the temple is the adverbial. Clear? To the temple is the adverbial. Okay? Now come to my fourth example. Do I not go to school on time? Do I not go to school on time? Here you see I is also pronoun. Pronoun is preceded by the auxiliary verb do, and the subject I is followed by not. Not is followed by the finite verb or the principal verb go. Clear? To is preposition, preposition plus noun. On time is adverbial. Clear? Now let us come to my fifth example. Example number 5. Do we not wash our clothes ourselves? Do we not? So I is singular, but we is plural. Naturally, the plural form of I will take the auxiliary verb do, not does. And we is followed by not or the negative form, and negative form is followed by the present form of the verb was. Our clothes, object, ourselves is emphatic pronoun, not reflexive pronoun but emphatic pronoun. Later I will give you the difference between reflexive pronoun and emphatic pronoun. Okay? And there will be no problem, my dear friends, if we use don't, that is the short form. Don't, doesn't. For example, don't you, doesn't he, doesn't she, don't they, don't I, don't we, etc. And there will be no problem in construction, even if the subject is pronoun, if we use short form, auxiliary verb plus negative form, short form. Clear? At this time, there will be no problem. And those who are online, who are listening to my lecture on grammatical items, very basic grammar, may comment, like, share, so that I may be encouraged and enthused to give you more lessons on grammar. Now let us come to negative form when the subject is noun. As for example, does not Jack enjoy film shows? Does not Jack. Here you see Jack is third person singular number, and does is the auxiliary verb followed by not or negative form. Then what a nice thing is that, what a nice thing, if the subject is noun, the negative form must take its place after the auxiliary verb, then subject, Does not your brother like to study history? Your brother is third person singular number, and that is why does not precedes the subject and then finite verb or principal verb. Clear? Another example. Does not Rita pluck the flowers that bloom in the morning? Clear? Rita is third person singular number. Rita is third person singular number. Therefore, does plus not precede or takes its place just before the noun. Clear? And then the principal verb or the auxiliary verb. Clear? Another example. Does not your father rebuke you if you neglect your studies? Father is third person singular number. Does plus not precede the subject father. Clear? And then comes the principal verb or the finite verb. This is the formula. But I can assure you that there will be no problem if you use short form. The subject may be pronoun, the subject may be noun, whatever may be the case, you may use short form to avoid the complexities of grammar. Clear? For example, doesn't Jack, doesn't Ram, doesn't Rita, doesn't Gita, doesn't your brother, doesn't your father, etc. And you may use short form, many other short forms in the present form. For example, am I not fit today? So am plus not may be used as ain't. Ain't I, A-I-N apostrophe T. Ain't I fit today? Clear? You are not okay today. Then you may ask a question, aren't you okay today? Aren't you? Isn't you? Isn't he? Isn't she? Aren't they? Ain't I? Aren't we? Etc. So short forms may be very easily used to avoid the complexities of grammar, whether the subject is noun or pronoun. Okay? Good night, stay safe, stay mellow, and after 2 or 3 days, I will appear before you with present continuous tense and their interrogative forms. And if you have any question, if you have any problem when I am delivering my lecture for the boys and girls, you may ask any question, you may type any question, and I will try to solve. And I am a retired teacher from Krishnagar High School, Krishnagar, Nadia, West Bengal. And I taught there more than 38 years as an assistant teacher in English. And I think that I shall be able to give you tidbits of grammar so that you may use all these formula in your writing English and spoken English. Good night. Thank you all of you.